Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 239 in Candy Crush Friend Saga, where we have 40 moves to spread the jam from 5 spots to 153 spots. Since the biggest this could be on a normal board is 81 squares, because it's usually a 9 by 9 grid, obviously we've got more stuff down here than what's showing, and I got a glimpse of it as it went. First of all, I saw that this was a hard level, and second of all, I saw that there are a lot of stitch work areas down there. So I need to start getting things going, but thankfully I do have some opportunities on this board to start. I think what I'm going to do is this, which should open up the purple and get things going immediately. And now this is also a dispenser system, so I can get more stripes here to help, but of course I have to set those off, and who knows how I can get that done. The fish seem to just kind of peck away over here. I do have more fish that can be created by Tiffy. My goal is to get all of this cleared out as quickly as possible so that I can get to the bottom area as quickly as possible and deal with all the stuff there. So if I can remove, here, if I can do this, it sends out 3 fish, and then if while I'm creating things I can remove licorice on my own, that would be good. If I do this, I get to put the fish with the wrapped. If I do this, I get to take out a licorice. Well, I don't know that I need the fish with the wrapped. This is a good spot to have a wrapped candy. If it ever happens, there we go. So I'm fine doing that on its own. But I do need some fish to open things up. This is taking a lot of turns. There we go. That's cleared out now. So it's just this little side for this upper area. And then we have to find out what happens below. Yikes. I can make more fish. I wish I could set some off or set this off. I really am not having success in doing that. So let's do this. And now unfortunately, oh good, it did fill up with jam. Okay, so now we've got things going. Oh, we've got more fish down here. Now if I can just strike one of these pink here because they're about ready to go, they're only 1 layer thick, this whole area gets removed. These are 2 layers thick, these are 3 layers thick, and these are 4 layers thick. So that's just one portion. But I think I'm more interested in removing the barriers than I am in spreading the jam, because that seems to be the harder part on the board. So I'm going to work on hitting the barriers most, and then hope that the jam just kind of spreads on its own as I make these moves. The cascades should help. Sorry about the lag. I think it's time to clear my cache. I'm going to do this, which hits this directly and sends off a fish. So of course the best thing would be if I could both hit these and spread the jam at once. I could make a wrapped, and that might have a nice impact. I'm going to do this, which also spreads the jam and brings the wrap down lower. Now I don't have to hit this 4 times, I just have to hit this twice now. So here, I'm spreading jam and hitting this, getting things all ready. There we go. That gets removed, and let's see what else I can do on this board. Now I need to spread the jam. A wrapped candy is really beneficial for this opportunity here. If I could get it set with a stripe, that would be even better. No, I'm going for the wrapped over the fish. I'm hoping that, the fish will kind of head off on their own as I make these bigger moves. I can make a wrapped here, I can make a wrapped here, but now I'm all in the center. And the center is not where I need to be. So now maybe it is time to match this and have that wrapped go in a place that can help more. This will fill that with jam and send off 3 fish. So see, now when I'm kind of trying to play cleanup at the end, this is when the fish are most helpful. Or should be most helpful. What happened there? Ah, it's taking forever, bit by bit, to get these cleared. And I still have more work to do in more places. Yikes. I'm going to do this, which will also create a cascading opportunity, which might affect this side. Not as much as I would have hoped. Okay, this should work. Now I can just do this, and that opens both of them. And I've preserved some of these fish for the future. Okay, so here we go. Last part, 6 moves. This does not look like it's going to help me enough. I'm just really not surprised, though. Yeah, and then the problem with those fish is that when they go down here, they don't know that I just want the top portion undone, because that's the closest to being removed. I'm going to go for cascading here. I don't have a lot of hope, so I'm going for the big things. All right. So let's turn all the red into green. That's not as spectacular as I imagined it might be. That coloring ball just kind of disappointed me there. Well, all right. Sorry, Tiffy, if I didn't do you proud there. Sorry you have to end up crying. Let's see if Tiffy's actually the best version of a friend to bring in, or do I think the Bubblegum Troll or Otis might be more helpful? I actually think Otis might be more helpful on this. Let's try it. If he doesn't work, I'll try the Bubblegum Troll. And if he doesn't work, I'll admit that I'm a failure and try something else today. Sometimes you just have to give things a break. All right, so I really want to open this up. I don't have the same setup as I did before. And I really feel like I need to make some stripes or something to help, because I don't think that the fish know to go up into these areas. Come on. Come on. Gosh, this lag is driving me crazy. So if I can't make things happen directly, then of course if I can collect these purple, that's when Otis will be helpful with making some stripes for me. Okay, so now he's made some stripes for me. This isn't spectacular, but unless it goes in one of these ditches areas, this should help just about anywhere it gets placed. There we go, because it took off that color bomb, and so it started spreading some of that jam. I'm actually going to do this. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so it's taking a while to get through to here, but now that we are, things are progressing better for me. Let's just keep making those specials that keep hitting here and sending out items through the dispensers. Now I have to remember I don't have as many fish opportunities on this board because I don't have Tiffy with me. But there are still some fish that show up. Here we go, breaking through here. This is not a bad place at all to leave this stripe. So I'm going to move this stripe and see if it goes lower, that's better for me. There we go. Ooh, and now I can make a wrapped candy, which I really love on this board. And more than one wrapped candy, I love 2 wrapped candies. I know I'm just breaking the barriers at this point in time. I'm not spreading a lot of the jam, but watch. Just a move or two, and then it really starts to spread once we get things open. And we've almost got this entirely open here. I see a whole bunch of green, but I can't take out just one row, or I can't see how to take out just one row so that I can get these green together into a color bomb. I've got this wrapped and this striped. I don't immediately see how to get them together, but that doesn't mean I won't try. Yeah, see, I've got too much orange here. Ooh, I'm going to do this. There we go. All right, so this is kind of a beautiful move right here. And now I'm hoping that all those remaining fish I have on the board will go to the little spots that need the help. And now I've got 21 moves to try to take care of the rest of this. I could make a fish. That's not a bad move, but I just like this better. Making moves directly where we need to be. I'm going to do this, which sends that stripe downward. I didn't have like the perfect move there. I had several reasonable moves. I could make a stripe here, but I think I'm going to go for the fish because the stripe along the edge I don't think is as powerful. Now I'm just trying to go for cascading. All right, so there we go. I'll hit this. And now I'm opening this up, and I'm trying to save those stripes for down here where they can be more potent for me. But now I've got to start spreading the jam. Oh, look at this. This is going to spread the jam beautifully down here. And then this will spread it beautifully. I really should be paying attention to every move I have now, because I've got a fairly decent thing going, and I don't want to ruin it by playing poorly. But I think I have enough turns to get this all done as it stands. I've got fish that can help me get to these little corners, plus I'm just able to make the moves on my own, so I'm not even needing those fish. I really think Otis was so much more helpful. It's possible that I played better, but remember, I didn't have as good a setup in the beginning, and Otis is the one who helped me to reach that top portion where the jam resided in the beginning. So I really do think he is what I would recommend as the helper on this board. If this was helpful to you, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching.